Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Guide to Bedrock. We haven't done this in a while, and it's very bad that I'm not doing this all the time. But my other Guide to Bedrock world got corrupted. I do not know why. I should have backed up that world. So we're gonna start a new guide, and I'm 100% sure this is gonna be the final thing. There's no way I'm gonna do another Guide to Bedrock. Uh, with another one getting corrupted, then I'm just gonna start looking up on the bugs. But anyways, we're starting a new one, and I'm gonna start this like one very better. Okay, we're not gonna be going. My goal is to get as much done today. I only have like maybe 20 so minutes to record because I just have. But we're just gonna start a new one because the other one got corrupted. I couldn't open it. It's something wrong probably with the files. I probably did something to the files with it without me noticing. And again, I'm gonna upload more of this. So yeah. Let's just check our spawn. It's pretty nice. We could get a stone here. I can work with this. If we don't like the spawn, we can always just run away. Oh, look at that! It's a village. Wow. Now, I'm probably not gonna trip with the villagers yet, just because that, even though it's a faster way, I like to mine for diamonds more than just like, just like, go to a village and just get them. But we're just gonna be talking about how you can survive your first day, and a better guide as well. Okay? So the first thing you want to do is just get at least 3 logs. This is because you just want to make a pickaxe. Since you have your goal is to get stone in a cave or on the side of a mountain, because these are the easiest ways to get stone. And I recommend getting at least 6 stone right now, because you'll see why. So you can make a better pickaxe and an axe. You want to make this because you need to cut down more trees so you can get some more wood. This is always like my go-to strategy. I always do this, and there's some zombies down under, so we should really get out of here before we drop into like a unsuspecting cave. But we're gonna mine for this stone right here. I'm going to get a lot of stone, just enough for a full set of tools and some furnaces. So I'm just gonna unsuspectingly mine like a lot, just because I need a lot of this stone, because we're gonna need to make some stone tools and upgrade really fast. The point of your first day is to survive. You don't really have to do anything that important. Your goal is to just survive. So 24 is way more than enough, I believe, but it's better just to get these things done. You're also going to want to make a hoe. I don't think it even matters if it's a wood or stone hoe, but I just recommend getting a stone hoe because it just has more durability and it's more worth your while. And your goal is to just plant, because this is gonna be a series in a hard mode. So I changed it to hard mode, so a lot of things are gonna be hard. You also want to try to get a bed as soon as possible, and I'm gonna show you what happens if you don't get a bed. I'm probably gonna have enough for a bed, and I'm probably gonna make one, but I'm just gonna show you a day that you don't have a bed. So you want to get a lot of seeds, especially if you don't get a bed, because you're gonna need, because if you if you don't have a bed, sleeping actually doesn't increase your crop growth. If you stay up, then it'll still count that. Oh, even if it's night, you're still gonna, your crops you're gonna grow even more longer than if you just sleep. So I recommend getting at least 20, because that's something good to start with. Like I'm just gonna get a bit more just because I just want. And luckily we have a village over there, so I can get beds from there. But we're gonna try to go over there. I don't want to load in the village and zombies take over it. That would really suck. And it's really lucky if you get pumpkins. You should get those too. That you can make some. You can sell them to villagers and stuff like that. Alright, your goal is just to get as most done as possible. I think I'll go over there. Oh, and here's another village. Wow. This is pretty good. I think my render distance is a bit too high so I can see stuff. But this is a pretty good seed, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I shouldn't have dropped that wool, I'm gonna need that. And your goal is just to get food right after you get your wheat seeds. This feels more of a speed run, but trust me, it's not. So I think having like this amount of food is fine. Like even if it's just raw, because if you get like 20 pork chops, then it doesn't really matter if it's raw. But if you get like 3, then you should really go for cooked, just because. So I think we'll set up our base like somewhere over here, because this looks pretty unsuspecting. And this is gonna be our first mob we kill, because it's a drowned with a knowledge shell. Now we don't. Well, now we can't kill it that goodly since it's water. Which kind of sucks. Because this is gonna be our sugarcane farm for now. I'm just gonna remove it back because it just looks weird. I'm gonna remove this block too. It just looks weird. And that's why I want everything to be perfect. Now, when you're planting crops and you don't have a bucket, you're gonna have to plant crops next to things like this. So we're just gonna take out this sand, and then we're just gonna plant our crops. You want to get a like somewhat wet in this kind of way, you know, and then you can just start planting. They're gonna automatically get hydrated since they're right next to the water. It's just gonna take a bit of time. So while you do that, you can just do this. Now that you've done this and you have like some good farms and you get like some good beginning things, now it's your time to mine. So hopefully there's a cave somewhere. Luckily there's one right here. Your goal is to get coal. Okay. If you can't make, you can always make charcoal, which I'm probably gonna do because it's hard to see in a cave if you don't have any coal already, but you're just trying to go to the dust to get coal, so it's kind of hard. But I think for now I'm gonna live in this cave. Though I need to get some stuff starting to smelt. First of all, being the wood we got, we just need to smelt this up. Okay, and we have some light here, so we can do some stuff. We can also eat our stuff as well, which will be pretty good. And then we can do this, make a torch, and there we go. We have some stuff we can explore. And there we go. We found coal. This is what we need. I just made the charcoal just because if I don't find coal. And let's just try not to mine that sand because I can see that it has those yellow particles. So if sand is a non-gravity block, but Bedrock Edition, if it gets loaded in with like under a cave or something, it won't show to drop. But if you mine a block around it, or if you like place something around it, then it's gonna like fall, and that's not gonna be good for us, and that'll block our pathway. When you're in early game, you have to always remember to get as much coal as possible. You cannot miss like one coal because that'll be really bad. It's due to the fact that coal is very, very, very needed because of torches, smelting, whatever. And especially torches if you're gonna mine for stuff. And coal with fortune later on is just gonna be very good if you want to trade for stuff or something like that. But I think this much coal will do. Like one whole entire coal vein like this, that'll do for like a lot of time because coal can smelt for a bit of a long time, and you can always make charcoal if you're feeling lazy. I just recommend getting coal like in. Coal is renewable, but you need to kill wither skeletons in the nether, so just try to get as much coal as possible for now, because you're not going to really have access to that much stuff. See, I mined this whole entire coal vein, I already have almost a stack of coal, which is way more than enough. Like, I don't think I even have to get any more. Oh, dang it. I made levers, so there's even more coal here. There's so much coal. Look, there's even more coal. Look, I made almost this much, just mining literal coal. Okay. And look, there it is, iron. When you're in early game, get your iron. You do not want to miss any sources of iron, okay? I'm just gonna light this place up so I don't get, like, pummeled by mobs. Because mobs are really Janish in caves, especially when I have no armor. And look, there's so much stuff here. And there's a creeper, so I'm gonna go away. So, I'm gonna go over here instead. With iron, like, your goal is just to make at least a shield, because the shield is basically like the best thing introduced to Minecraft because of its blocking technique. the blocking is gonna really help you. Let's just try to. Looks like this cave is a good one for diamonds. I'm believing because this is a pretty big cave. From the inside of the cave, it wasn't that big. But once you're mining, you're probably gonna want to stay in the caves if you don't have a bed. Now, I even couldn't afford the bed. I only killed one sheep because only one spawned. So you're probably gonna want to spend your night in cave. That's probably more better since if you're in danger, you can just build like a hole. And if you especially if it's night in the plains biome, it's gonna be probably the easiest. So you don't have to worry. But like in a forest or like a taiga, then you're gonna probably want to stay inside a cave. But just the problem is it's harder to find caves and taigas and stuff. And now that we're here, we're probably gonna need to take our craft table and our furnace inside because from the looks of the day, it looks like it's not gonna, yeah, it's gonna be night pretty soon. But we're gonna try to get as much, I'm trying to walk as well. And also remember to place torches next to your crops so they can grow overnight. If you don't, then they'll go way slower. Okay. And I also got some gravel just for more blocks. And oh look, I made a made a pathway to the cave. I'm gonna block that off because I just don't want that to happen. Okay. Well, great. I'm gonna block some of our path off, but we can always do this. There. I think this is where our caves were. Yeah, this is where our caves were. We can just jump down. That makes my life so much easier. Okay, I was just testing something out. Sorry. Okay. So, anyways, we're gonna need to eat. If you're eating raw chicken, be careful because raw chicken, can give you food poisoning. I thought I saw the creeper. Okay. Try to not die. Let's kill this creeper first. Let's make it explode. Thank you. And that was kind of bad because I'm gonna knock off all my torches. Yep, it's gonna knock off like most of my torches. So remember so if that happens, just try to place it on your wall. That's probably gonna be more better. Okay. And I know that's gonna be another gravel thing, so let's try not to do anything. The next thing we need to do is try to get deeper in the caves, because if mobs can still spawn on top of this if we're like not even that low. So I think this is where the very yeah, here it is. So we're gonna need to light up pretty much everything so we can get some coal and stuff. Alright, watch out for these gravel things. I don't trust them because one time, especially at diamond level, they can lead you straight to lava. Straight to lava, and it's never good, never good. So then make a full set of iron armor. You're gonna need at least 24 iron. I recommend getting at least like half a stack so you can make some tools. And there's a lot of stuff you can make with iron. And my pickaxe just broke, so we need to grab a crafting table, make some sticks, and make another one. I'm actually gonna make 2 stone pickaxes because we're probably gonna be mining a lot. And I think after this is gonna be enough iron for now. See, that's what I'm worrying you. Do never ever trust gravel. Don't ever trust gravel. Just because of that. That scared that really scared me. And look at that. We're almost at diamond level. Now there's gravel there, so let's try to. And there's a 100% chance there's mobs here. I'm not even joking. Look, we're at diamond level is usually, and this is diamond level. So you want to watch out for those guys as well, skeletons. So I think the best bet we can do here is that we mine. I mean, if we smelt our stuff. So let's try to mine this iron. Okay, I don't want to get hit by the skeleton, so we're just gonna make a little hole here. Make a little hole here to be our hidey hole. I'm gonna put some gravel so things can't see us. And then we'll smelt our iron here. This is not the best way to smelt your iron, but it's pretty safe because no mobs can get to you, no mobs can see you through inside the walls. I think I don't think any mobs see through the wall, so I better check that. Okay. And after we smelt this iron, we can end it off of there, because there's nothing really else we need to do. So, if you want to smelt, just remember to do this. Do. There we go. Then we do. Each coal smells 8 pieces of something. So, you're gonna need to do this. And then we can just put like an extra of this, and then we could put like 2 sticks in there. There, okay. So the next thing we want to do is we try to eat some food, because we're like running on. I'm gonna eat rotten flesh for now. But how did I get? I did not kill a zombie. I'm like 100% sure I did not kill one. How did I get my? So oh, probably one died. Okay, looks like we're healing health, so that's gonna be good. And there we go. We're getting a lot of iron. The next thing is just make iron. A full set is gonna be very good, but if you're just gonna be fine, I just recommend this leggings and a chest plate. That gives you the most protection, because those combined give you a lot of protection. So we have, I think if we just get one more, we can make a full set. There we go. And we even have more for other stuff. So we can get like 2 here, 1 here. We can mine these furnaces. And I believe that's it. I think the next thing we can do is make a bucket so we can extinguish ourselves. And maybe just what's that thing called? Oh, a shield. A shield. Do never forget your shield. I almost forgot it. So, and then there we go. We're pretty much set for any cave now, since we have this. We just have so much in our hands, and we already have level 7. Everything. As to get to the first day, I think from the time it might be this ending, like the night already, or maybe I don't know. That's pretty much it. So remember, like and subscribe. I'm gonna back up this world every single episode. So yeah, and bye.